Yo guys, as promised here, I want to give you a quick video on how I use Monday's range. Now this is going to be a very basic version of the strategy. And if you want to get more precise with it, increase the hit rate with it, make tweaks using things like SFPs, reclaimed breakers, market structure breaks, lower time frame entries, you can do all of that. What I'm going to show you is just the very basic high level of using Monday's range on the hourly chart. So what I've done here is I've marked out a bunch of different Mondays, high and low, simple as that. You can find indicators that will do it for you, like Spaceman's indicators, great. And when price regains either the high or low of Monday within that same week, we will enter the trade in the opposite direction. So if it reclaims Monday's low, we enter long. If it reclaims Monday's high from the underside, we enter short, with a target of 2R, and your stop goes at the deviation, so the area above or below which it traded in Monday's range. So I try to be honest here with some of the results. Again, this is just the very basics of it. So a perfect example here, on this first one here, you could have entered much tighter based on this sweep here, and then this sweep here, and then used a low time frame trigger to get a way better RR and things like that. But I'm just using a very basic, broad concept here, and then you can dig into it further. Of course, ask questions if that's something you want to do. But even at the most basic level, it's actually quite powerful. So the premise is simple. After Monday's trading, you mark the high and low. Let's say this is the low, this is the high, and then you wait. And then if price sweeps here and then gets back in, okay, there's your stop. There's your entry. And usually I like to target the other end of Monday's range. But for this example, we're just going to go for 2R. So looking at Bitcoin right now, if I put on Monday's range, you can see we have Monday's high and low. If we were to sweep either Monday's low or high, I would look for a trade to fade. Like if we swept this and then came back inside, I'd look for a trade. If we sweep this, get back inside, I'd look for a trade. So looking at Euro, again, this is a very basic explanation of it, and you can get way deeper with it using other price action concepts. But I'm just going to explain this at a high level, and then maybe if there's interest, I can go in at a more kind of in-depth detail about other ways you can improve it. So we have Monday's range. We're trading above it. We're trading above. We get back inside. As soon as we get back inside, you can enter, right? Once we have a close of an hourly back inside, you can enter and then just set the target at 2R. Okay. This case, it went all the way to the other side. Stop goes at the deviation high. 2R right there. Here's Monday's low. We came back inside. So is this a trade I'd probably take? Looking at the high time frame and shit, being a way high time frame sweep up here, I probably would not take that long, but I'm just showing you as if you're just mechanically taking every single trade. Again, you're going to be able to tweak it and do other things with using other time frames, but I'm just saying Monday's range, an hourly break back inside, you take the trade. So we break out of the range, we get an hourly close back within, you enter, stop at the high, 2R, that paid. So I'm just going to do a little thing here. We got 2R. Okay, next trade, negative 1R. We got back inside, stop at the low, stopped out. Next Monday's range, traded below, hourly close back inside, stop at the low, target 2R. Another 2R right there. This one's a little tricky. Like this is a sweep of Monday's high. Whenever we get that on the hourly or something, I usually am jumping in. So you could argue this one gives you 2R. We got the hourly close back inside, stop at the high, target 2R, gave you another 2R. Again, this one ran like crazy. Using the high time frame, I'm sure you could find reasons to hold this for much longer, but we're just doing strict 2R for now. Again, this is just a very basic explanation of the strategy. Here's Monday's range, traded below, hourly reclaim back inside, target 2R. Obviously, this one got stopped out almost immediately. Had another hourly reclaim inside, with that being the deviation. Target would be 2R up here. 2 stop outs in a row, negative 1R. Now, again, could there be reasons you didn't take this one or you didn't take this one? Of course, but I'm just giving you the very bare bones of the strategy, and then you can begin to expound on it, and we can do that together as well. One second. I'm just recording something, baby. What's up? All right. Monday's range again here. Traded below. Hourly close back in. You long. Stop at the low of the deviation. Target 2R. That's a win. Traded above. Hourly close back within. Stop at the high. 2R, it's another win. This works really good in currencies. It does work on Bitcoin as well and Ethereum and other altcoins, but I really like using it for FX and for gold. This is the type of strategy that you can use, and obviously I'd refine it further than just how I'm explaining to you here. But even at a base level, this can be a really good strategy if you're trying to trade funded accounts with a prop firm, things like that. Traded below Monday's low, reclaim, stop at the low, target 2R, printed. So that one worked. Here's another close inside. You take the long again, stop at the low. This one stopped out. -1, traded above Monday's high, hourly closed back within, stop at the high, 2R, worked out. And this was just literally me picking a random fucking random pair, and just marking up. This is just since July. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 trades since July. Obviously, every Monday there's a new range. Very basic. I'm not going into super detail. Like here, for example, I'd be looking at the high time frame and I'd say, okay, we have a daily SFP, 12-hour SFP up here. I'm short biased based on the high time frame. I'm looking at the weekly. We're into a weekly bearish order block after a big move up, right? So this trade, I probably could have tried to take in as a swing. Like this is the absolute pico top of the move. But I'm just saying, okay, purely on the hourly, Monday's range, if we get an hourly close back with inside after deviating one side or the other, you take the trade, aim for 2R, stop at the deviation. This is 11 trades that it took. So what are we up here? We're up 1, we're up 3, we're up 5, we're up 4, we're up 3, we're up 5, we're up 7, we're up 9R, we're up 11R, 10R is the net over those 11 trades with the very baseline of the strategy. Not using the high time frame at all. Not using the low time frame to try and pinpoint an entry. Not trying to maximize your risk rewards. Many of these trades ran for much more than 2R, and you probably could have captured that if you were using the high time frame, following the trend, using other price action concepts. But just at the very baseline, Monday's range, the hourly chart, reclaim on the hourly, you take the trade in the other direction with a stop at the deviation. The last 11 trades here from July 18th to August 24th. So in a month, 11 trades netting 10R. Okay, so we'll expound on this in future videos, but I think this is a really good one to share. Hope you enjoy. Buy my fucking friend tech. If you want more of me, Telegram, Discord, all that stuff's on my website. You can obviously join the Haven as well. Link for the Haven joining below if you want live trades, more in-depth views on my system, things like that from me and other analysts. That's in the Haven. And obviously, we cannot forget the sponsors of this video, Prime XBT. It's been almost 2 years that we've been working with Prime XBT. So shout out to the Prime team. Thank you so much for the continued support. If you want to support me, one of the easiest ways to do that, use that Prime XBT link in the description the video. Use code MAIN50, deposit some money and do some trading. You can trade things like Euro USD on Prime with crypto as collateral. You can trade gold. You can trade the S&P 500. You can trade natural gas, oil, all that kind of fun stuff on Prime. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys.